Great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Liberty Flames and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Chanticleers head coach pregame. They continue to be without their starting running back, but the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. And the Chanticleers ready to kick it away first. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. The Flames offense will go on the attack first. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Flames send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fields the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Bunch formation for these receivers. Moving the pocket, it's Kelly. They're working that left side. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the left. He's at the touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Makes a grab and room to run. It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Right side, it's Russ. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Flames headed quickly to the line. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Flames, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Second and long here. Looking to throw. This one's complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Flames will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Selling the fake. Caught. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Flames! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Running inside, it's Nowaski. And they make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Kelly. Hauls it in. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got him on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in, and I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
Quarterback keep. He's got the first down. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. Finding, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal! Great job by the back on the option. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Handoff from the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And the Flames are in the hurry-up. They'll ride him again. Got a little space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do?
Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Straight ahead, it's Nowaski. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Chanticleers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Running the red zone, it's Nowaski. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers! And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Trying to move them on the counter. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Flames will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Hits inside. It's Nowaski. He's past the marker. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. He now has 84 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Sets his feet. It's Kelly. Gonna try to get it himself. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Turning it on! They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Turns it upfield. Taken down. The Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, gonna throw it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. And the Chanticleers come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the gun, it's Nowaski. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Maybe. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Flames decide to punt it away. Looks it in. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Coastal! Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. He's going to take a shot. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he scores! Touchdown, Flames!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
From deep, it's Nowaski. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside. It's Nowaski. They were all over it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Kelly. Working that left side now. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This is a designed run. He's got enough. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Finds his target. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds his man. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's complete to the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Dumps it to the back. In traffic, it's Nowaski. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left now to see if they can score before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 5 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Wolverines on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Now back to your game in Conway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he's going to bring it out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Pushes ahead. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Snaps it in the shotgun. Rush right in his face. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They just keep firing. They'll run the screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Hauls it in.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to establish the run. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. There's a crease. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield. Touchdown, Liberty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And he added the extra point. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Nowaski. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see 1 return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Hands it off. There's some daylight. He's past the sticks. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. turns up, it's Johns. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running it to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Flames go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Holds on, it's Russ. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Ready. Blue, ready, 5. Blue, ready, go.
From the gun, running back on the move. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. They put the brakes on him. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pulls it on the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sees some running room. There he goes. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Chanticleers will line it up on 1st and 10. Snags it and he's open. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Coastal.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Second and long here. They'll run it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Just feeds the running back. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and